Right, let's talk of sports now. You're watching DD India News Hour and we'll talk of cricket. The third day of India's second test match against Bangladesh in India's Kanpur still could not start due to wet outfield since morning on Sunday. On the second day, on Saturday too, the match was a non-starter without a ball being bowled following intermittent rain. Rain and a wet outfield had allowed only 35 overs of play on Friday, and the start of the second day's play was also delayed by inclement weather. The intermittent rainfall kept the covers on and the umpires decided to call off play with Bangladesh. The visitors, bidding for a series levelling victory, were 107 for 3 in their first innings. India, who won the opening test, need a draw to register their record, extending 18th consecutive test series victory on home soil. All right, Narayan Singh is joining us from New Delhi. Narayan, good morning. What will be the impact on the match as 2 days have already been lost and the third day also seems uncertain?
Good morning, Prati. As you mentioned, that the persistent rainfall didn't allow the match to go further, considering the fact that on day one only the 35 overs were completed and day two was also a complete washout. And day three, the next inspection will take place at 12 o'clock. All in all, we can say that for India's perspective, it is not good, considering the fact that the match comes under the World Test Championship cycle, and already India has lost a match to rain against West Indies. And if India, this match too, we can say that most probably will end in a draw, because on day three also, one session is over, and in that scenario, it doesn't look like that the match will be a complete match, as it will end in a draw. And we know that it's very important, considering the fact that right now India is at the top of the World Test Championship cycle, and if this match ends in a draw, then India will get only 4 points, and Bangladesh will also get 4 points. And after that, India's 8 matches are left: 3 against New Zealand at home, and 5 matches in the Border Gavaskar Trophy against Australia that India will play in Australia. In that scenario, if this match ends in a draw, India need to win 5 matches to be there in the final of the World Test Championship. And Australia's remaining matches are against Sri Lanka, the 2-match series that Australia will come to Sri Lanka. And we know that what kind of cricket Sri Lanka is playing right now under Sanay Jayasuriya. They already defeated England in England, and definitely they are going to give a tough contest to Australia in Australia. And after that, Sri Lanka will go to South Africa. So in all likelihood, it's going to be a tough ride for the Indian team if you talk about the World Test Championship cycle here.
All right, Narayan, we leave it here. Thank you for joining in with those details.